Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Lasya of grade 8, and today I'm going to be talking about how the mere existence of the human race is glaring into our face as we fail to understand the simple yet complex concept of coexistence, the need of the hour. We as humans have come a long way from our humble beginnings as cavemen to those who regularly work with, discover, and innovate various new technology. However, we still continue to struggle to live together harmoniously. Unfortunately, we have failed to realize that history repeats itself time and time again. We have witnessed many terrible wars in history, such as World War I and World War II, which were triggered by the greed in us. We are at the verge of World War III. We have also witnessed many powerful but terrible dictators, such as Stalin and Hitler. And yet we still fail to realize that we are here to live together in harmony, not to rule each other. People are being discriminated and oppressed based on factors that they had no role in choosing. All humans are born equal, and they have no role in choosing the caste, creed, gender, or religion they're born in. These distinctions were made by humans. Thousands of years ago, all humans lived together like a single entity. Everyone were equal. No one was higher or lower. However, someone made these rules, these standards, and they were just accepted by society. They became the norm. However, these standards, they're not rules, they're beliefs, and beliefs can change. People have always done great things when they came together. For example, in the prehistoric times, when people lived together in small, tight-knit groups, they were constantly fighting for their survival. However, when these groups started to talk, when the sharing of ideas and culture happened, then only were modern towns and villages established. We need to look past our differences, not only for the betterment of ourselves, but also for the development of human civilization. A good example of this is the story of Ernst Staudinger, one of NASA's top rocket scientists. You see, Staudinger had come from Germany to USA very shortly after World War II ended. He was regarded as a Nazi, and people often discriminated him, called him heartless insults, and did not pay much heed to his words. However, when people started listening to what he had to say and realized just how brilliant he was, because of that, the first Apollo mission occurred. And we all know how revolutionary that is. I also want to briefly discuss about the role of gender equality in our country. Historically, people were treated differently based on their genders. Men held more power in society, and women were limited to the mere caretakers of their houses. However, in recent times only, have we opened up our eyes to the capabilities of women. But we still have a long way to go before we can declare that our country is free from any sort of gender-biased treatment. Let's work on making that idea a reality. I want to thank all those who gave me this opportunity, and also want to wrap up my speech by saying a quote from Bertrand Russell. It's coexistence or no existence. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sonia from grade 8. Have you ever heard the quote, "You are what you eat"? Well, to summarize the meaning, it means it's very important to eat good food to stay in good shape. At this point, you're probably wondering about how a KFC burger would taste so much more better than a bland salad. But please keep in mind, junk food may taste good, but the effects aren't good at all. I'm here today to talk about the importance of healthy food habits. The results of healthy food habits are very beneficial. Due to the nutrients your body would be receiving, your eyes, skin, and teeth would improve. So the risk of getting damaged eyesight or mouth damage would decrease immediately. As long with your face features improving, the rate of calcium in your body also goes up, which strengthens your bones. Not only does a proper diet strengthen your bones, but also your immune system. If you don't have a proper diet, the cells in your body that fight off diseases will weaken, which causes you to have a fragile immunity to diseases. For younger kids, it also supports brain development. On the other hand, poor nutrition could lead to stress and tiredness, and even worse, it contributes to the development of illnesses, such as eating disorders, depression, type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, and some cancerous diseases, which can go up to 13 types. Consuming an unhealthy amount of beverages and food, such as soft drinks, could eventually lead to obesity and tooth decay. To avoid all this, and to maintain a balanced diet, here's some things you can do. You can drink at least 8 cups of water a day, eat lots of fruits and veggies, eat a lot of fish, and remember to do not skip breakfast. That is very important. In conclusion, if you start eating healthy now, you definitely will not regret it in the future. Thank you for listening to me about the importance of healthy food habits, and I hope you take this topic into absolute seriousness. Once again, thank you.
Good morning everyone, my name is Atulit and I'm studying in grade 8. Today I'll be talking about the challenges as a teenager. Teenage is a transition period between childhood and adulthood, and in any transition period there are many difficulties. The major challenge as a teenager is school life. So in grade 7 you may have very little homework, like for example there may be 20 minutes of homework and you will do it and it's very easy to do. But once you come into that 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade area, there's a lot of homework, like it may take about 2 hours, and that organization is very difficult because you're used to relax for some time and then do your homework leisurely and then watch some TV and like that. But now you have to continuously study, and even the timings may vary from school to school, which also increases the challenge as a teenager or also decreases it. Then the second major problem is the health. So now you get this homework and now you're all stressed out because of the examinations, because the examinations will be much harder, and there's of course your competitors and there are many other competitions that you should be pursuing.
A very pleasant afternoon for one and all. My name is Tirthul and the topic of my voice is successful personality. The personality I am talking about is not just normal person. He started himself as a normal person, but then he just did not grow economically successful. He grew physically successful. He grew socially successful, and most importantly, he grew successful in every Negro's heart. Yes, you might have guessed what successful personality I have taken. It is Martin Luther King Jr. He is a personality who poured water drop by drop and rusted the chains that the Negroes were suffering from, the chains of injustice, the chains which binded them from the outside world. And now they're finally free. What made me take him as a successful personality is, see, usually when we all start a revolt, there's always one opposition. But even though there was a mass opposition for him, nothing could stop his desire of making the Negroes free.
Hi everyone, I am Lahari. Today I am going to express my views on the topic, do mobile phones divert students from studies? Yes, mobile phones divert students from studies as students are developing a strong connection with their mobile phones, which is leading to a massive loss in their studies. Usually parents and teachers face a problem combating this distraction of the student. Some students use their mobile phones throughout the classes and study hours, so they don't have time to study. I'll tell you some effects caused by excessive usage of mobile phone. Lack of concentration, low grades, lack of vision, stress and cyberbullying, etc. All technologies that provide us with many advantages come with a set of drawbacks. In last few decades, mobile phones are rapidly growing and 95% of students have mobile phones, and in those 75 of them have access to apps and internet. Mobile phones offers us variety of challenges and helps us in many various things, like helping us with education and helping us with doing homeworks. Mobile phones are used for education as well as entertainment purposes, which may lead to for habituating the bad habits. In the existing studies, they says that allowing mobile phone to classes may affect students' grades and long-term retention learning. Usage of mobile phones causes distraction, and addiction to it also causes distraction from studies, which you may get less grades or low grades. Higher the use of mobile phone while studying, higher the negative impact on learning.
Hello everyone, my name is Shanvita. Today I would like to speak about the topic challenges of a teenager. These days, teens face many real concerns at the ages of 13 to 19 years old on a daily basis, as this is the most awkward growth stage of their lives. They are faced with many external and internal struggles. They are expected to cope up with hormonal changes, puberty, social, work pressures, school pressures, and so on. Many teens feel misunderstood. It is vital that their feelings are validated and that the validation comes from their parents. These days, teens face many real concerns like cyber addiction, cyberbullying, peer pressure, competition, self-esteem, body image, and so on. And it's not surprising that these problems are connected to one another. However, having one problem doesn't mean it can lead to the other. Cyber addiction is one of the most fastest growing problems among the teens, and it is very important that the parent makes their child aware of cyber safety. Parents may create a list of rules on when to use the internet and which sites they should be visiting. And they should be discussing why for the same. The youth's ability to make decisions will help them enhance their self-confidence and self-esteem. The youth's ability to develop positive self-esteem is often affected by their parents and family life. And I would like to conclude by saying that the age 13 to 19 years is classified as the most turbulent times for teenagers' growth, and the parents should take care of their child very properly. And the best way to approach these concerns is with empathy and love. Thank you.
Hello guys, I am Sonali from grade 8. Today I am going to talk about nature conservation. I have a question for you guys. Nature conservation is important or not? Let me speak about nature conservation. Many of us find happiness in gadgets. However, the real happiness lies in nature. The scenic views are all becoming rare. In the past, our grandfathers talked about they did not have to travel to view something beautiful in nature. It was always there right in front of their eyes. However, now we have to travel around the world to experience a scenic view. Why? Because there isn't a thought of conserving nature in our minds.
Hello everyone, this is Ishwani from grade 8. Today I am gonna tell about what is education. I have a question for you guys. Without education we can live or not? Let me speak what is education. Education is an important tool which is very important for everybody's life. Education is what different is from other living beings on the earth. It makes man the smartest creature on the earth. It makes the humans get ready for the face challenges of the life efficiently. Education still remains that luxury or not a necessity in our country. Education need to spread through the world to make education accessible. Education is very important in our life. It makes us feel proud.
Hi everyone, my name is Pavesh. My topic is why should we promote sports? We should promote sports because these are two advantages. Some may improve our mental fitness like chess and etc. And some may improve our physical fitness like basketball, football, cricket and etc. There are mainly two types of sports, indoor sports and outdoor sports. Indoor sports, the sports which we can play inside of our house like chess, caroms, tennis and etc. Outdoor sports, the sports which we cannot play inside of our house but we can play it the playground like cricket, football, basketball and etc. The sports like chess may improve our mental fitness, and the sports basketball may improve our physical fitness.
Good morning everybody. So today I'm Harshini from grade 8 there. Today I'm going to tell about water, an important resource. So as we all know, water is very important. Water is very important for day-to-day basis needs like drinking water, cooking and washing clothes. So and also for irrigation. So every day we use water, and our earth is also called as blue planet because it's covered with 71% of water. But even after having 71% of water, have you ever wondered that why is there water shortage in many countries? So this is because only 1% of the water is fresh water, which is available for drinking and for our needs. The rest of the 70% of water is salty water that cannot be used. So not only having 1% of fresh water, but also water pollution and many of the things are reasons of why we are facing water shortage problem.
A pleasant morning to one and all. I am Rehan Kishan of grade 8A. Today I am going to tell about why should we invest huge amounts on space exploration. You know, a man has been exploring this universe for several thousand years, but it has been 60 years since the real space exploration began. The first space exploration was in October 4th, 1957, where Sputnik 1 was launched into the Earth's orbit. After that, in April 12th, 1961, the Vostok mission, this is the time where the first man was launched into the space. You know, the budget of this mission is $10 million. You know, and for the Hubble Space Center, the budget of this is $16 billion, and the budget of ISS, popularly known as International Space Station's budget was 15,000 crore dollars. And for the recently launched satellite, James Webb satellite's budget was $10 billion. Everyone might be thinking, why are they spending so much money on this? Instead of this, we can solve the problems on Earth now. Instead of finding new planets like Earth, we can save our Earth now. Now, what are we achieving through this? You know, every year NASA is spending more than $20 billion. You know, in 2021, NASA spent $23.3 billion. A very huge amount, no? You know, now let's compare the money spent on space exploration and the money spent on other things. In year 2019, the people spent $130.4 billion on McDonald's, which is 6 times more than NASA's budget. And not only that, even people spent on $80 billion on cigarettes, which is 4 times more than NASA's budget. You know, what are we achieving through this? Through McDonald's, we are getting a quick lunch and obesity.
Good morning friends, today my name is K. Hemant Kumar. I am saying about why journey is important to us than destination. For an individual, journey should be more important than destination because it's a journey which makes a person better in the terms of the way that person wants to live their life. So live the each moment. Because of journey, we know more about our Indian past and and it will give us knowledge, and journey will make us get mind refreshed, and because of journey we will see so many famous things which are cause of some madness, and we will see so many pictures beautifully curved on the rocks, and because of journey we know more about their fashion, food, festival and the language. And success is a journey but not a destination.
Hi everyone, I am Amin from grade 8A. So today my topic is how do mobile phones distract students from studies. All the mobile phones are very useful, they can also be a distraction. Some students use the phones through the class hours or study hours, which make them diminish in their academic performance, which is a bad thing for the grades and their future. And also, mobile phones are very useful for e-learning and many others. So now, mobile phones have become a curse and a boon to the newer generation. Many people.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gnaneshwarya and I'm from 8th A. I have a question for you guys. Should we save money or spend it? Well, I think we should save money because it could be useful for our future needs. There are so many reasons that you should save money. Like, let me tell you. We should save money when we are facing financial problems, and it could be useful for when we are facing medical problems, and could be useful when for our future generation and our future needs as well. We should save money.
Hi everyone, this is Lahar from grade 8. Today I am going to tell why water is important. Have you ever wondered why we should save water? No, I will tell why we should save water. Life without water will be quite difficult and almost next to impossible as a non-renewable resource. Due to its special qualities, water uses in many ways like drinking, cleaning utensils, washing clothes, brushing, bathing. Human cannot survive more than 5 to 7 days without fresh water. Wherever water goes, water carries minerals, chemicals and nutrients. Around the world, people are having do not have access water to clean water supplies. Do you wonder that how much in earth we have water? I will tell. No. The earth is covered 71% of water. In that 1% we have drinkable water and fresh water. Remaining 70% is salty water. So that we need to save water for generations. Last but not least, today have you ever saw that while playing Holi we waste much water during it. So while playing Holi we waste much water, and while brushing also we on the tap and we brush continuously, we leave it. So I will tell you that don't waste water and save water. Thank you.
Hello, good morning everyone. This is Neetu Hasni from grade 8. I am gonna tell about should we save money or spend it. When I have a choice between saving my money or spending it, I'll always save the money. I only spend my money for necessary things and uses. When we are young, elder people, parents will teach us how to save money for future use. People often think that it is better idea to invest their money in businesses, shares, etc. so that they can earn more money. But a person should learn how to save money as much as possible. Our money saved in we have money saved in bank so that no one can take it away from us. Even government cannot take our earned money.
Hello everyone, my name is Joyita from grade 8. Today I am going to say about the importance of education. Education is one of the most important need of a human being. Without education, a man is like an animal. He cannot distinguish between good or bad, right or wrong. Education brings light to our life that brings us from darkness to brightness. We can gain education formally or informally. Formally, he or she gains education by attending schools, colleges and universities. Informally, we can gain education by home or anywhere else. An educated person has a better opportunity of getting a job. If a country has a sufficient educated person, then it can move towards its development.
Hello, my name is Adit Konda from 8B, and today my voice topic is whether we should be investing large amounts of money into space exploration. So, in this day and age, there are many attempts going on to explore the depths of space or to make space travel more commercial and available to everybody. Many billionaires are investing their money into space exploration. But personally, I believe that before we can explore the depths of space, we should first explore our we should first explore our own Mother Earth first. Did you know that we've only explored 5% of our oceans? That means over 95% of the ocean floor remains unmapped. We've mapped a greater part of Mars or the Moon. The ocean covers over 78% of our Earth. So this means that we've barely scratched the surface of what Earth has to offer for us. There are many animals living at the bottom of the sea that we probably don't even know about. And due to us polluting it, they're all going extinct before we can even start to understand them. The ocean is not so different from, exploring the ocean is not so different from exploring space. If there is barely any light there, and if you went into it without a specialized suit, you would end up not having a very good time, let's just say. But this ocean is a lot easier to explore than space due to these reasons. Reason 1, for exploring space, you have a set amount of air that you take along in your spaceship that you take into space. But for the ocean, there's already oxygen in the water, and if we develop the correct technology, we could extract it from the water and use that oxygen to breathe. But in space, there is no oxygen to be used. You have to take your tanks of oxygen from Earth. And if you are exploring the ocean and you happen to run out of supplies, you could always just go back to the surface and refill your supplies of whatever you needed. But if you were exploring in space and this happened, you wouldn't have to travel all the way across the galaxy back to planet Earth to get your supplies. Many people may argue that, well, we've been looking to the stars since the dawn of humanity, so we should probably explore there first before we explore the ocean. But I say, we came from the ocean. We were born from it. So before we can understand the rest of the world, we should first understand where we came from. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is M. Pranav Narayan. Today I am going to talk about artificial intelligence, friend or foe. Ever since the invention of computer, mankind has been determined to strive to create new innovations with gadgets, technology, lifestyle, including the creation of artificial intelligence, colloquially known as AI. Our renowned scientists all around the world specializing in software engineering have been improving AI and making it user friendly for public or for commercial use, from the popular Siri by Apple Inc. to Watson by IBM. But if AI has been improving by the second, does that mean it is a threat to humanity? Let us find out. Now, this may sound something from a sci-fi thriller, but in reality, it is becoming truer every second passing by us. Recently, Facebook's famous chatbots have been communicating with each other, but not in English. It sounded like a gibberish language at first, but sounded like human speech. The bots imitated human speech, created their own language, and started communicating with each other. Facebook shut down communication and started a diagnosis for the bots for any faults. This is what so many scientists, inventors and software engineers such as Elon Musk and Stephen Hawking feared.
Good evening everyone, I am Sloka of grade 8 and today I am going to talk on the topic water. Water is a very important resource in everyone's life. Without water, humans can't live. The only reason Earth is stable because the Earth contains 71% of water. But not all 71% of water is safe to drink. Only 3% of water is there. In the 3% of water, the other 2% is covered with ice and all. Remaining only 1% of water is left for humans to drink. Without water, humans can't live.
Hello everyone. My name is Kunjana. Today I am going to speak about my ambition in my life. Like everyone, I also have an ambition in my life that I want to become a doctor. By becoming a doctor, I want to help the people who are suffering from diseases. The reasons for my choice is very simple. There are only few people who can afford medical facilities available in our country. Thousands of people are dying in India due to the lack of medical facilities. In government hospitals, we cannot get costly medicines and doctors are found absent in some cases. I know becoming a doctor is a long journey of study, but I have confidence in myself to accomplish the target. By becoming a doctor, I want to help the people who are suffering from diseases.
Hello everyone, my name is Keerthi. Today I am going to talk about the invention that saved our lives. Invention that happened have changed the world and made life of human being easier. The hard thing about invention is that it requires time, but the best thing is it benefits the whole world. Those who think differently, put in hard works and efforts to invent new things are the ones who change the world. Inventors play an important role in the world that we see today. The first invention that came to my mind is the invention of light bulb. It was invented by Thomas Edison in 1878. Carbon filament incandescent light bulb was used as base for the invention of lamps and bulbs. Prior to the invention of light bulb, people used candles and oil lamps for light. But today most of us use LED lights which was invented around 1962. Another important invention is the invention of wheel. Before the invention of wheel, transportation was hard. The invention of wheels has changed the world of transportation. The invention of wheel has helped to evolve the wheel that we have, and now we have the most advanced wheel that we use for transportation. The invention of wheel has made transportation easier. Another beneficial invention is the currency. It allowed people to trade goods without having to barter to find an appropriate price. It allowed for international trade thanks to its lightweight and relatively small size. It allows people to meet their basic needs such as buying food, shelter and paying for health care. Without money, you will have fewer options and freedom. Another important invention is the invention of electricity. The invention of electricity helped open people up to a whole new world. Without power, the world would have never been able to innovate. As time goes, people continue to expand this invention and innovate it. Without electricity, most invention would have never happened. Many bright minds have thought of many great ideas. Some of those ideas brought us invention that saved our lives. Thank you.
Hello all, this is Satvik from grade 8. Today my voice topic is nature conservation. Conservation of nature means preserving forests, land, water bodies, minerals, fossil fuels, etc. And all these natural resources make life worth. Life would not be imaginable without these natural resources like sunlight, water, etc. There are 4 types of natural resources. Renewable resources. These are resources such as sunlight, water, air that they restock naturally. Non-renewable resources. These are resources such as minerals and fossil fuels that do not restock naturally or reform slowly. Biotic resources. These are resources which originate from living beings such as plants and animals. Abiotic resources. These are resources such as which originate from non-living things and organic matter.
Hello friends, my name is Karthikeya. Today I am here to talk about water. Water is an important resource. Without water, we can't survive. It is there since the beginning of Earth. If we waste water continuously, within few decades, the percentage of water will be reduced. We use water in our daily life so many ways. Like we use water for gardening, washing utensils and bathing.
Good morning, my name is Harshal and my topic is my ideal person in my life. My ideal person in my life is my father. My father is my hero and is an awesome father. He always helps me a lot in any difficulty. He tells me how to be fit, healthy and a peaceful person all through life. He is a kind man with simple rules and he never refuses anybody if anybody comes to the door asking for help. He's a doctor by profession and is very good at teaching to his family and the society. And he is very friendly to whoever comes to my house. He always, every member in the family, almost every member in the family asks advices from him whenever they are in any trouble.
Hello everyone, my name is Hiranya. Today I am going to tell about successful personalities. Successful people have enthusiasm. They want to accomplish something. They have self-discipline. They are willing to do whatever it takes to complete the job done. They have a burning desire to succeed. They are willing to do hard work and go extra mile. Successful people are focused. They do not get sidetracked.
Good morning everyone. My name is Likita of grade 8. So today I am here to speak about who is my inspiration. My inspiration is my brother. He is born on October 6, 2003. His name is Gaurav Pranit Reddy. He is very good at swimming, table tennis and volleyball. He is 19 years old. From PP1 to grade 8, he studied at St. John's English Medium School in Tenali. And from then, 9th to 12th, he studied at Viva the school by VVIT number. And now he is pursuing his bachelor's at Arizona State University in USA. I am inspired by his time management, behavior and discipline. And I learned a lot about him, like how to achieve our goals, how to study in a proper way. And he has 100% attendance in every class without any miss, and he used to do his work without any drop of his studies. Everyone used to like him in our family and at the school. He is the first person in our family to go to USA at the age of 17.
Hello everyone. My name is Rochelle and I am from grade 8B of Viva at the school. Today my topic is, should we spend huge amounts of money on space exploration? So to that question, my answer is yes. You may be confused and you may bring up some of the common demerits, notice how I put those in quotations, of space exploration. How it costs too much money and how we should be spending that much money, all that money, to solve our own problems on Earth. A common example of public opinion about space explorations is ironically from a meme. A very wrong meme uploaded in 2014, shortly after the release of the Mars rover Curiosity. Thanks for spending $100 billion to send a rover to space. Not sure that's going to help people on Earth, but whatever. So, the first thing wrong about this is that the Curiosity rover of Mars did not spend close to $100 billion. The real price was more like $2.5 billion. This is our first misconception. People think that space exploration costs a lot more than it actually does. For example, let's take the biggest space spender in the world, the United States of America. In the fiscal year of 2020, out of a $6.6 trillion budget, the USA only spent 0.3% of its total budget. It only spends 0.3% of its total budget on space exploration, which amounts to about $22 billion. So, point number 1 done. Next, we have something like, what are the benefits of space exploration? Well, there are quite a lot of benefits. Let's start with farming. In places like Mars, exploration of harsh terrain like Mars, we can learn how to grow crops in extreme environments on Earth, such as drought-stricken countries is in Africa and, well, of course, sometimes in India as well. Another example is medical research. Medical research conducted upon the ISS astronauts, International Space Station astronauts, because space has a varying effect on the human body, such as altercations in bones and how tall you are. This could also help in creating new treatments for sick people here on Earth. Space exploration also creates openings for highly skilled jobs and allows for advancements in very useful technology, practical technology such as fuel. All of this in turn feeds back into the economy and makes the world a better place. Another thing about space exploration, it allows us for defense. Defense as in, well, you might be wondering what defense is actually. Defense from other threats such as solar flares and maybe even asteroid strikes. Just recently, I think in late September, NASA launched the DART probe. The DART probe was designed to hit a small asteroid orbiting a moon of a small asteroid which is orbiting a moon of Mars. So it hit the asteroid and destroyed it. So it could also allow for additional advancements in our defense sectors as well. These are all the merits of space exploration. Thank you.